Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P2123, specifically refers to an issue with the Accelerator Pedal Position APP Sensor A or Throttle Position TPP Sensor D circuit where high voltage is detected. This component is vital in managing the throttle opening based on the driver's input through the accelerator pedal. The APP sensor is located near the accelerator pedal assembly and is connected to the engine control module, ECM, through a 6-pin connector. Detection of high voltage suggests a potential malfunction in the sensor or its wiring connections. Understanding this fault is crucial for ensuring proper engine operation and response. Before starting any troubleshooting, recording freeze data and any onboard snapshot is essential as it aids in diagnosing the issue accurately. The APP sensor A is essential for converting the accelerator pedal position into an electrical signal sent to the engine control module, ECM. Located in the vicinity of the pedal assembly, this sensor plays a critical role in determining how much air the engine receives, directly influencing the vehicle's acceleration response. The high voltage reading indicated by DTC P2123 could suggest either an internal fault within the sensor or an issue with the wiring leading to the ECM. The ECM interprets the data from the sensor to regulate engine power and emissions. Therefore, a malfunction can lead to poor engine performance and drivability issues. Inspecting this area for any signs of damage, connection faults, or shorts is vital during the diagnostic process. There are several reasons why DTC P2123 may be triggered. A commonly identified cause is a faulty APP sensor A itself, which may have internal faults causing the erroneous high voltage output. Wiring issues can also contribute to the problem, particularly if there are shorts or broken connections that lead to abnormal voltage readings. Additionally, poor connections or loose terminals at the APP sensor and ECM can cause intermittent high voltage signals as well. Each of these potential faults must be systematically examined during troubleshooting to identify the root cause effectively. Proper diagnostics mechanically verifies whether these components are fully functional. The symptoms associated with DTC P2133 can significantly affect vehicle performance. Drivers may experience erratic acceleration, meaning that the vehicle does not respond as expected when pressing the accelerator pedal. This can lead to a lack of smoothness in driving or unpredictable power delivery. Additionally, the check engine light on the dashboard may illuminate, indicating that a fault has been detected in the engine management system. Drivers may also notice a reduction in engine power, making it difficult to accelerate as normal or maintain speed. These symptoms highlight the necessity of addressing the DTC promptly, as they could lead to broader operational issues if left unresolved. For troubleshooting the P2123 DTC, the first step is to turn the ignition switch to the on position or 2 without starting the engine. Next, utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to check the APP sensor A readings in the data list. It is essential to ascertain if the voltage reads approximately 4.9 volts or higher at this stage. A reading of 4.9 volts or more indicates that the sensor might be operating normally, allowing the technician to proceed to the next troubleshooting step. However, if the reading is significantly lower, it suggests an intermittent failure, indicating that the system is functioning correctly at that moment. This step emphasizes the importance of observing voltage levels to assess sensor health. In this step, after ensuring the malfunction is not intermittent, turn the ignition switch to the lock position and disconnect the APP sensor's 6-pin connector. Then, turn the ignition switch back to the on position. At this point, using a multimeter, Measure the voltage between the APP sensor's connector terminals, specifically terminals number 2 and number 3. It is critical to observe if the voltage reads around 5 volts. If it does, this indicates that the power supply is adequate and leads to the next step in the diagnosis. If the voltage does not meet this criterion, further investigation is warranted, as it may suggest a fault either in the power supply line or within the ECM. Each measurement needs to be precise, as inconsistent readings can mislead the diagnostic process. Following the previous voltage measurements, this troubleshooting step involves ensuring proper ground continuity. First, turn the ignition switch back to the lock position. Next, jump the SCS System Configuration Selector line using the HDS to prevent an error during diagnosis. Subsequently, disconnect connector A of the ECM, which has 44 pins. The next important action is to connect the APP sensor's terminal number 2 directly to body ground using a jumper wire. This step is crucial, as it allows the technician to check for continuity and proper grounding from the ECM's connector terminal A35. Grounding is essential for circuit completion and functionality, and verifying it will clarify whether the issue lies within the APP sensor or ECM circuits. Proper attention to this step ensures that subsequent diagnostic directions are rooted in accurate assessments. Once all troubleshooting and necessary repairs have been conducted for DTC P2123, it's essential to perform a final verification to ensure that the issues have been resolved. Begin by ensuring that all connections, particularly those involved with the APP sensor and ECM, are secure and free of corrosion. After everything is double-checked, clear the DTC from the system using the HDS to reset the engine management light. This will eliminate any prior faults from being read and allow for an accurate assessment of the system. Finally, conduct a test drive of the vehicle under various driving conditions to confirm that the steering and acceleration respond normally without triggering any check engine lights. This final test will ascertain that the repair performed was effective and the vehicle is operating as intended. Ensuring these steps are followed helps maintain vehicle safety and performance. DTC P2123 highlights the importance of the APP sensor within the Honda Civics electrical system. Understanding its role and how it integrates with the ECM is crucial for proper engine performance. Following a systematic troubleshooting process allows technicians to diagnose the issue effectively, whether it be a faulty sensor, wiring problems, or poor connections. Each step is designed to narrow down the possible causes before final verification confirms whether the fault has been resolved. A concluding test drive is crucial to ensure that the vehicle operates properly post-repair, thus safeguarding both performance and safety. By adhering to these guidelines, technicians can resolve DTC P2123 efficiently, ensuring a trustworthy driving experience for vehicle owners. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.